I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. Just like me. I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. Just like me.
I love hairstyles. Can they hear me? Can they hear that? Hairstyles is bad. Good morning, Maris. Today is Friday, January 12th. I'm Jenny Jordan.
And I'm Louis Janes. Today our prayer is about making time for God during stressful times. Offering our prayer this morning is Margaret Fish.
The life of a Marist student comes with stress. Whether it's about sports, school, or family, we all stress about something. While we live our daily lives, we sometimes forget the presence of God. We get distracted by our other obligations. Let's try to find some time to pray and prioritize God. Dear God, while cherishing your gifts to us, we want to thank you for the opportunities in our lives. Please give us patience to overcome adversity and the challenges we face every day as we are growing and learning. Forgive us if our lives get in the way of worshiping, as we want to remind you of our love for you. Amen. Mary, Seat of Wisdom.
Thanks, Margaret.
I don't know about you, but it feels like it's been forever since the last broadcast.
Yeah, I'd say it's been about a year. Well, while on the topic of the new year, our first trip of 2018 is this weekend.
Shout out to everyone going. We hope you have a safe trip and an amazing weekend.
Hey, Jen, speaking of campus ministry, have you completed all your service hours yet?
Surprisingly, I have. I'm trying out this New Year, New Me thing, and you can too. Just swing by campus ministry or check emails from Miss Shanahan for all your community service needs.
That reminds me, have you heard about Penny Wars?
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about, and I doubt anyone else does, but I'm curious. What is it?
Let's go to Knox Pittman giving his 2 cents to find out.
Penny Wars is finally here. You might be asking yourself, Penny Wars? What's that? Well, I'm here to tell you. Penny Wars is a week-long challenge in which grade levels compete for charity, honor, and a grand mystery prize. Let's see how it works. This is Annie. Annie is a senior. To help her grade level, she brings in 10 pennies, and each one counts as 1 point. She puts them in the 12th grade jar. This is Will. Will is a junior. He sees Annie putting her pennies in the 12th grade jar and pulls a dollar out of his pocket. He walks over and drops his dollar in the senior jar. You see, only pennies count towards your grade's total. Any money that isn't pennies takes away from the grade's total. A penny is +1, but a quarter is -25. A dollar is -100, and so on. With Annie's +10 and Will's -100, the seniors are now -90 and have a lot of work to do to catch up. No matter the outcome, all of the money collected by the end of the week will go towards our local Ronald McDonald House. Ronald McDonald Houses provide places to stay for families whose children are receiving hospital treatment. Remember that mystery prize I mentioned earlier? Well, the winning grade level gets to choose an eligible teacher or administrator to pie in the face, live on NBC. Penny Wars starts on Tuesday and ends at 3 o'clock next Friday, the 19th. Counts will be updated daily via email and Marist TVs. Best of luck to everyone. May the best grade win. With just a few cents, we can change the world.
Thanks, guys. We're going to send out an email later today with more details on Penny Wars.
Teachers, be on the lookout for an email about pieing.
If your grade wins, you will feel like the academic team being on WSB TV Channel 2's show, High Q.
In the first round, the academic team played Central High School from Carrollton, Georgia, and our players were senior captain Ben Wise and freshmen Austin Frank, Ryan McGinnity, and Andrew Washington. The match will air on Saturday, January 20th at 12:30 p.m.
For more information, including the competition bracket, visit wsbtv.com/community/highq. If Marist wins, our team will advance to a round of 16, which will air on March 24th.
Speaking of shows, let's send it over to Jackson, Hayden, and Wu for how Marist students express themselves with their uniform.
How can Marist students express themselves despite wearing uniform? While being confined to polos matched with plaid skirts or gray pants, students found a way to express themselves. There are multiple ways we express ourselves, from accessories to shoes. They express themselves especially through trends seen all throughout Marist today. The ladies show more variety in the trends that are seen around campus today by wearing earrings, bracelets, necklaces, and rings.
You like my bling?
When we went out on campus, we found that one of the most commonly seen style trends on girls today is the beaded choker. You see this from our seniors all the way down to our newbie 7th graders. We found out that the beaded chokers first hit our girls' necks at camp this summer and have completely dominated ever since. We interpret this as holding on to summer for as long as possible. Now, how do guys express themselves? What are the trends? Although they lack variety, they express themselves through how they violate the rules. Another trend worn by Marist kids are wristbands. The trend started last year with the Marist fan bracelets, and they have exploded since. However, the most popular wristband this year are the messenger wristbands. You can see these on people of all ages, from SEVIs to seniors, wearing them. These bands hit wrists all over school shortly after our very own Messenger, one of the most critically acclaimed, widely known rappers in all of Brookhaven, performed at our fall pep rally. The man, the myth, the legend himself is responsible for this trend. He has been giving them out all over school. Marist kids have so much to offer in regards to their personalities, so they use trends and rule violations to express themselves despite being confined to a uniform.
What's your favorite trend, Lou?
Personally, I'm a big fan of the beaded choker. I never express myself through breaking uniform rules.
Well, while you avoid breaking rules, our winter sports teams are breaking records. Let's go to Spur and Bowling with this week's sports report.
Good morning, Marist, and welcome to the Sports Report. I'm Casper Sullivan.
And I'm Bowling Sewell. While we were on break, our winter sports teams have been practicing and training for a successful end to their seasons.
Swimming and diving trained hard during Christmas break, and the boys' team is having a strong season so far, with the men's 200 freestyle and medley relays getting their first state cuts at senior night on Tuesday.
Girls swimming and diving have recently beat Westminster and Woodward and are currently getting ready to compete in Metros next Friday and Saturday.
Congratulations to the girls' basketball team for beating Pius last Saturday. After tomorrow night, they won't have another game at home for a while, so make sure to come out and support.
The boys' team beat Chastity last Friday and had a rough loss to St. Pius on Saturday, but look to bounce back tomorrow night as they play Landmark Christian in Centennial.
Yesterday morning, the wrestling team beat Cairo in the first round of the state duels, and this morning they face off against North Oconee. And last but certainly not least, The Atlanta Braves are 0-0 this season, which makes them tied for first place in our division with the Washington Nationals.
That's all we have for this week, Marist. I'm Bowling Sula.
And I'm Casper Sullivan. Remember, Marist, Matthew McConaughey once said, "You just got to keep on living, man."
Livin.
Thanks, Bully and Casper.
Each week, NBC chooses a War Eagle of the Week who is recognized for performance on and off the field, along with a positive and modest attitude.
Now we go to our sports crew with this week's War Eagles of the Week.
This week's War Eagles of the Week are the senior captains of the boys varsity basketball team. One is usually known for being a type of reptile, and the other has never shown up to Marist in proper school uniform. This week's War Eagles of the Week are Jake Malden and Colin McElhinney. Now to Hannah with the boys.
Thanks, Natalie. So Jake, you've been hurt most of the season. What happened to your hand?
Well, I hurt it battling the Snake Lord for dominance. You know, had to keep my title, and how it is. Tough stuff.
So Colin, we've seen the Snapchat stories. There's a new pair there about every weekend. About how many pairs of shoes do you think you have?
I think I have around 32 pairs right now.
You know, right now he's spotting the Dockers All Extreme Comfort Edition on sale for $30. Hit him up. You know how it is.
What is the team hoping to accomplish this season?
Well, we want to make the state playoffs and win some games, shake things up a bit, but we also want to win a state championship, which is probably the most important thing.
We also have a game tomorrow, 5 o'clock, girls at 3:30 against Landmark Christian. Come out and support.
Thanks for being our War Eagles of the Week.
Thanks for having us.
For this life I cannot change. Hit the hills, deep off in the main. M&M's, sweet like candy cane. Drop the top, pop it, let it bang. Pop it, pop it. For this life I cannot change. Hit the hills, deep off in the main. Sweet like candy cane.
Thanks, Weow.
Make sure to go out and support Colin and the Snake as they look to make a run deep into the state playoffs.
Absolutely. You should also make sure to wish a happy birthday to Anna White, Brady Perletsky, Jada Sardin, and NBC's own Campbell Davis.
Tomorrow, to Lee Finstermacher, William Lasko, Ben Taylor, and Angela Papadakis.
And on Sunday to Miss Canfield and Mr. Novak.
That's all we have for today. For NBC, she's Jenny Jordan.
And he's Louis Janes. Make it a great day, Marist.